Ghost trains are extremely famous in folklore and urban legends. Famous stories have come about of the Lincoln Ghost Train to the Blue Ghost Tunnel in Ontario. Many accounts of the phenomenon have come from Japan to Sweden, the United Kingdom, and many more from all over the world. Most of the time, these accounts are from one-time occurrences from unofficial sources and unreliable footage, yet there is still a strong belief that the phenomenon exists, and with the right tools and persistence, you can witness your own ghost train. In many instances, the ghost train phenomenon occurs when horrific railway accidents take place, forever echoing the exact moments tragedy struck. One case in particular was in Iredell County. It's August 27th, 1891. 22 people plummet to their death when their train derails at the end of Boston's Bridge, west of Statesville. The disaster took a heavy toll on the community, but more so on one particular woman. Moving forward exactly 50 years to 1941, a man and his wife are stranded with car trouble near the site of the gruesome tragedy. The man himself decides to wander off to look for help, and at some point in the night, his wife hears a strange whistling sound in the distance. Before she knows it, blinding headlights of a train are shooting towards her. As it zoomed past, it shockingly plummets right off the bridge into the darkness below. Ear-piercing screams are heard from the passengers as it plummets deep into the shadows. In absolute horror, the woman runs to her returning husband, who beams a light down to the water below, but no wreck can be seen. Until her dying day, she swore by what she saw and investigated with the local station about the incident, claiming she never knew anything about it and looked generally shocked when she was told. Many bizarre accounts similar to this involving the ghost train phenomenon has been spoken of and cited throughout the world for decades. Along the way, theories of how to invoke the ghost trains in tragic viable areas emerged. Tonight we're going to test the most famous theory and see if we hear or see the same phantom trains that many across the globe have seen. Is this entire phenomenon a myth or something more? Probably a little bit unexpected, guys, that we're back at Spooner's Tunnel so soon, but it is the prime location to debunk the ghost train phenomenon. Now, as you can see behind us, we are at the start of Spooner's. We only need two items really in particular to debunk this theory. Now, first of all, we need a lantern. Lantern's very important. We turn this lantern on at the beginning. We walk the length of the tunnel, and when we get to the end, we use this item here, which is a train whistle, and we see if anything around us appears, or maybe we hear a train coming or something. We don't know. We're going to see what happens, but it's going to be interesting.
I really hope not. I hope we don't hear a train coming. So even though this isn't an overnight challenge, we are going to do a time check for you guys. So what's the time, mate?
Right, let's have a look. What do we got here? Just going to hit there on Google search. Oh, it is 11:39 at night, so we probably are going to get to the end of this tunnel by about midnight, I'd say. Or just after midnight, because it is quite a walk, you know. I'm getting eerie vibes now. Right, we better do it before I change my mind. Let's go. So I'm directly at the entrance of the tunnel. I'm going to light the lantern up. There we go. Now once this lantern is lit, we cannot turn this thing off for the whole entirety of this walk. So it stays on the whole time. Let's hope the battery lasts, Levi, for the entirety.
Oh, don't say that.
Because if the light goes out, we've got nothing else. And I can't believe we're back at Spooners so soon, no way.
Yeah, I'm trying to pretend like I'm not in Spooners.
There's always some eerie vibe in Spooners, eh? Like, I don't know what, I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's...
Probably the fact that when you stayed here by yourself, there was a man in here.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that, are we?
Oh my god.
Imagine though if it happened again.
I just looked up from the camera screen and saw what I thought was eyes. Forgot about the reflectors at all. As we walked deeper into Spooners, we felt that eerie sense of being watched, or even followed. It could be because of what happened in the past here.
I think it's time you hold the lantern, my friend. So how are you feeling, Levi?
Cold. Tired. pretty much usual Levi things. That's how Levi.
Yeah. We are coming up, I haven't quite hit the centre yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, it's definitely cold in the valley here, isn't it? In the winter parts, and you know, and during winter and stuff.
Mate, we're in a tunnel in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. Of course it's
I know. I'll just show each side of the, you know, whereabouts we are. See, we're coming up to the middle here, see? Can't see anything, eh?
Just be quiet for a second. How eerie it is out here and what you can actually hear. Not a thing. No birds, no insects, no crocodiles, no nothing.
As if we have crocodiles in New Zealand.
I would be very amused if I do come across a crocodile in here. If a train starts coming through here, we're going to capture some stuff.
Something here. Dead animal. Oh, I don't like that white powder. What's that white powdery stuff? That's a carcass of something. What do you reckon?
Maggots?
No, they're not maggots, mate. There's this white, if you come up close, it's like a white powder on it. Substance, I don't know. Is it poison? I don't know.
I hope not.
It's not a cat, is it, or something?
I'm sticking by possum, mate.
A bit big for a possum, to be honest, but yeah, no, you could be right. Did you hear any trains yet, Levi?
No, not yet, mate, but you know.
It's evident that more tagging has taken place up here since visiting. The tunnel looks like it's becoming more and more run down. Oh, wow! That's
Mummy
new.
dolphin and a daddy dolphin giving each other a smooch.
I can't really read graffiti like that, hey?
I can only read love, which is up here.
Yeah. Was there more over here? Oh wow, there's two. Jeepers.
This wasn't here last time. We got to.
No, definitely wasn't.
I want to see what my dolphin would look like.
Your dolphin?
Mate, I'm not good. I am the worst artist ever.
I thought you were talking about that real live, like you got some pet dolphin going on here,
I've
mate.
got a pet dolphin I haven't told you about.
Oh yeah, of course you have.
Hopefully soon our voices will start echoing. That's how you
Yeah.
can kind of tell that you're getting towards the end of the tunnel. One thing I do find quite strange is it always tends to hold moisture in these manholes.
Probably above us, it'll be the hill above us, mate, when it rains and stuff.
Makes me feel so safe from Mega.
I'm sure it'll hold. It's only, 100 years old.
Still in its prime, mate. Still nothing.
A feeling of relief was upon us as we realised we were coming to the end of the tunnel. No creepy encounters thus far is always a positive. Okay, Levi, see the end here.
I don't.
You can tell when it echoes through this much that you're getting near to the entrance or, the other end of it. So we're going to stop basically here, right at the end, ready to blow our train whistle. Alright, it's time to figure out if the ghost train phenomenon is actually a thing. We ready, Levi?
We're ready.
Okay, here we go. You hear anything?
Nothing.
What we'll do is I'll get you to blow it and then we'll run off the track and see if anything happens. Yeah? We'll try it. So you go that way and I'll duck in here.
Very hard with the echo from the inside of the tunnel to understand what is the last bit of this echoing and what could potentially be a ghost train rolling through here. One more whistle and then we wait a bit and see if any trains come along. Maybe Thomas and his friends might show up.
Alright, get off the track. You hearing much?
Not hearing anything, guys.
It's pretty silent, eh?
If no one knew we were here now, well, before, I think they know now.
These train whistles are pretty loud, so as far as we're aware, there is absolutely no ghost trains. Maybe there are distant noises that people are hearing, maybe in the distance and stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of these guys who do hear these ghost trains are actually on live railways, so the railways are still being used. They might hear a train in the distance and think it's a ghost train or something. Spooners has a bit of bad history and all that behind it, so it's definitely a place that if anything was going to happen, would have happened.
And it's decommissioned, so...
Yeah, and it's decommissioned and that. It would be cool to have an old locomotive come through, just hearing it coming through. That would make the night, like, definitely. Now we've got to head all the way back through, mate.
Oh, yeah, so keen. I'm probably about this keen.
Oh, you look pretty keen doing that, actually. We need to consider the obvious fact that a lot of footage and accounts have come from unreliable sources regarding ghost trains, and it only stands to prove it is a false phenomenon. Maybe the woman fell asleep in the car while waiting for her husband and had a really vivid dream about the train rolling over the bridge. She may have already known about the incident as well, or been a mere coincidence. All these questions come into play when you think about phantom locomotives steaming down the railways. Also, invoking a ghost train by using a mere whistle and walking a mile-long hike is clearly one of those urban legends made to scare those that dare to play. I mean, you're more likely to encounter like some sort of person in the tunnel, if you know what I mean. It's very clear this urban legend is now debunked. Ghost trains do not haunt the night on command, and if they are truly out there, then no evidence has ever surfaced of yet.